I like to say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it. And it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity, specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Yo, we here. We are here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody. What's going on, Miles? Popping with you, man?
Everything, man. What's going on with you, yo? Man, I just came from handling a whole bunch of business, driving an hour here and an hour there and doing a whole bunch of nonsense. But, you know, it's better to be busy than to be sitting on your ass not doing shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That is a fact. And guys, remember, we have the Game Kings 2 documentary screening coming up.
Yes, sir.
So the link is in the chat. April is putting in the links. So make sure you guys click the link. And when you watch the replay of this video, the link is going to be below. So you guys can click the link below to get your tickets and all that other good shit. So make sure you guys get that shit cracking.
You know, it's crazy because you'll be pretty much the only people that'll get to see Game Kings 2 in the theater, bro, like on a big screen, bro, like exactly big time shit, man. You'll be one of the special few, and look, there's so much value in this, man, because like I said, there'll be food, there'll be drink, the Game Kings will be in the house, there's gonna be Q&A, and check this out, every person who buys a ticket to the event also gets a download link to the movie itself, so you getting everything, man. It's beautiful.
Exactly. So make sure you guys come through. Check us out in Miami. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, come through and let's get this shit cracking. You know what I'm saying? Also, and the soap. Yes, the soap. Make sure you guys get the soap. Boom.
Man, check this out. 15% off for Father's Day right now. 50% off sale when you go to the checkout menu. Just type in father in the discount code menu, and you get your 15% off for the Father's Day sale.
Real talk. And today, guys, remember, today is Media Mondays. So if you guys have any music, any stuff you want to promote, any businesses you want to promote, hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, send $50 or more. If you just want your question answered, make sure you send $5 or more per question. And if you just want to have your questions answered in the chat, put a Q in the chat, and then we will get to your questions at the end. You feel what I'm saying? So let's start this Media Mondays off with some Millie Max, because Millie Max sent us some shit last week. We didn't get to play it.
Millie Max,
let's get to this now. So we got Millie Max gave us a song called, what is it? Bright Lights.
Bright Lights, nigga.
Bright Lights. So we're gonna start it off with some Millie Max before we get into this game. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely. Hold on. Let me make sure. Can you see that?
Yeah, you can see that.
All right, cool. Let me make sure my shit is on normal speed. All right, there we go. Because sometimes I'll be speeding shit up. But anyway, let's go, man. It's your boy Millie Max featuring Sean Cigar. Pause. All right, let's go. Big city, big dream. Hold on. Let me start that up all the way from the thing. There we go. All right, here we go. Millie Max, Bright Lights, featuring Sean Cigar. Let's go. Bright lights, big city, big dream. We out of here. Yeah, fast cars, fast money, champagne. Hey, it's going down. Bright lights, big city, big dream. We out of here. Yeah, fast cars, fast money, champagne. Hey, it's going down. In charge, it ain't no slagging in my Mac. The Hennessy charm, now my niggas lift your glass. Lights is G5 on top of the 95, way past square one. I'm marvelous, bar none. The life and style, well, how my diamonds got them lustin'. The night's the youngest, so if you like it, then I love it. $1 million in one shot. It ain't no second chances, and the numbers are in your favor. You might want to take advantage. Compliments to my condominium, smooth as this Caribbean. Girl on girl, bearing the odds, the bare minimum. Spades, I'm trump tight. Put my chips all in, celebrate with my air lights. I'm drinking air maze. Fish the card now, I'm chairman of the city. Crossed over the mainstream without damaging my image. Smooth selling from here on out, live from where it is crisp. Freaks and love seats ain't too much more I care about. Bright lights, big city, big dreams. We out of here. Yeah, fast cars, fast money, champagne. Hey, it's going down. Bright lights, big city, big dreams. We out of here. Yeah, fast cars, fast money, champagne. Hey, it's going down.
I put it on you, I'ma put it in you. It's on the menu, surely know we can do anything you into, any place of venue. Ski, 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 from the window to the wall, from the bed to the floor. I can show you how a monster ball. Losing draws, Holly, very head, lady got body like Dolly, without the blousing. Let's be out in the alley. You be singing, I'm a stallion, cause in bed, I'm a stallion. Got me rowdy, movie beauty cutie mixed with a bit of Italian. That explains a booty hootie, cause you arousing. You a star, I wanna take you higher than the clouds.
Bright lights, big city, big dreams. We out of here, yeah. Fast cars, fast money, champagne, hey, it's going down. Bright lights, big city, big dreams. We out of here, yeah. Fast cars, fast money, champagne, hey, it's going down. In it for the thrill, shoot us your 4 meal ticket, sip the mimosas, enjoy the spirit of the moment, feel a high. I take you on a ride like a Ferris wheel, it's pimping and leave tripping like a J girl. Let's check it there, yeah. This is Perry on. I represent for dollars like Jay Jones. I spin them around like a merry-go lanes. Game straight off the bench like Bear Giles. Yeah, have it glass, stay a while. I got that Gucci dick, so let me put the style in you. Hard top Cayman, swinging, stainless. No TVs, a system. I can say shit, hop out, and tits hanging from the Amos. Rembrandt.
Oh, what happened? Oh, that's it? It just ended like that? That nigga ended like that, like The Sopranos or some shit, man.
Yo. Hey, I'm about to save that shit to the Media Mondays playlist, man. Make sure y'all check that out, man. It's on the Media Mondays playlist. Hit that like button, man. Go subscribe to Millie Max, man. This shit, I like this shit. The energy's great.
You know what it remind me of? It remind me of that, like, you know, that energy back in like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just need a better mix though.
Yeah, his voice sound like it's in the background.
Oh, yeah, it just
it's like it remind me of when Nori did Super Thug.
Yeah. It's that.
Or when Jay-Z did Hey Papi.
Right. You got that feel. You got that feel like from that era. Mm-hmm.
Got the Millie Max in the building, man. Thanks for sending the donation and promoting your joint and your film.
That's a fact. Yeah, just Millie Max. When you hear this, just turn the vocals up. You feel me? Get that mix done a little better. That should be on point. You know what I'm saying?
Get your mix cohesive and then you be straight, man. That shit is fire. That shit, you know what it made me like? It made me think of like, those crazy drone shots of like, speedboats going through the Miami Harbor and palm trees and all that cool shit. That's what it made me think of when I hear that shit. That shit fire.
Nah, that's just I fucks with that shit.
I'm marvelous, brought none. The life and style, well, how my diamonds got them lusting. The night's the youngest, so if you like it, then I love it.
Woo! I'm
telling you, that's that old, like, you know what I'm saying? That's when niggas was really still listening. You know, that kind of remind me of too. Remember, what was the song? Like, not the same song, but the energy with Freeway and even though what we do is wrong, that it got that like vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of shits. That used to be my shit right there. But nah, that's what's up. Shout out to Millie Max in the building. So guys, if you want to send your stuff. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to call in, the call-in number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. So
phone lines are open.
Yes, sir. So today's topic is why lames think every man pays for pussy one way or the other. Okay? So what gave me the idea of this, I was on Facebook the other day, and I saw, and I've seen this type of rhetoric,
Oh, shit.
Real quick.
All right, 347, you're on live with the Lakari Mountains. Name, age, city. What's going on with you?
Yo, what's up? It's Styler.
Oh, bro. What's going on?
23. I want check your cash app. Check your cash app.
Uh-oh. You say you sending us some music? What's going on?
Mine. I'm gonna need yours, so I'll send it tomorrow.
Okay, we got it. Okay. What's the name of the joint?
I want you to replay Hypnotize. I don't got a new song yet. Replay Hypnotize, and I also got like a little video on my YouTube that you could show to the chat, you know.
All right, let's see.
You said you want to replay Hypnotize?
Yeah, I want to promote that song some more. Yeah.
Where Hypnotize? Hold on.
On my page. And I got like a little short.
Oh, Hypnotize. Okay, hold on.
My brother baby shower.
Oh, you performed at a baby shower?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's what's up. My man out here doing it big, man.
Yo, the style, I don't know. What?
Wheeler! All right. The style in the building I come through with the Hypnotize. Listen, June.
Yo, the style, I don't know. Full of style. God, what? Me love the girls there. Yo, dogs. See that girl over there, so bomba clot. You see the way she move? You say something to it. Yeah. Yo, I'ma love the way you fling it up. I'ma love the way you back it up. Tell everybody look nice. You let me hit my ties. I'ma love the way you fling it up. I'ma love the way you back it up. Tell everybody look nice.
Hypnotize.
Give me spotted from the man at the red dress. I did it dance on my line. Like, girl, right now, I'm gonna strip you. Come me up something for you. Baby girl, just whine. Let me go rush, take time. I feel take you home tonight. Seeing at the morning light. I'ma love the way you fling it up. I'ma love the way you back it up. Everybody look nice. You make me hit my ties. Hey, yo, you me love the way you fling it up. I'ma love the way you back it up. Everybody look nice. You make me hit my ties. Hey, yo, man, you type with the dark skin. What you want come beside? Girl, what me looking at your eyes? Tell me, say you want come right. She get yours on just slide me. I can come 2 times. Girl, just hit my line. Got me can't waste no time. I'ma love the way you fling it up. I'ma love the way you back it up. Girl, your body look nice. You make me hit my ties. You me love the way you fling it up. I'ma love the way you back it up. Girl, your body look nice. You make me hit my ties.
I want to see that video of him performing it. Let's see that video real quick. Let's see the short.
It's a short.
Like a little short.
Is it short?
A little short.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Baby shower vibes. Here we go. Oh shit.
Hey.
What's that? Y'all sunny. You wear white.
Nick, you better be careful how you vibe into the pregnant woman. Her baby father gonna be on some.
Exactly.
Yo, only Jamaicans wear Jordan shoes with like Jordan clothes, like purposely. Like Jamaicans are the worst. Hey, look at the girls. They all mesmerized and smiling because he's so cute. Oh. Hey. Yeah, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what.
Really sorry I don't got a song for you guys, like for real though.
Nah, come on, man. You need to do more. But the fact that you performing at places and shit, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's good. I fucks with that.
That's good shit, man. The only thing I tell you to do
in Jamaica.
The only thing I tell you to do is just get somebody with a little bit more professional, like one of your peoples to come actually film you for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Instead of just a regular ass person filming from behind the crowds and all that other shit, like get somebody to come through and like actually film your shit.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't got to be nothing crazy. They could still just use their phone, but I'm just saying at least have a good shot of you doing your thing. Yeah, exactly. Because you see this video, like shit is happening, but you can't tell what's going on over here and over there and blah, blah, blah. Cause they're just a regular person. But if you get somebody that really like is about what is about capturing your energy, then, you know, you get somebody that's good, you know, kind of like how we had, shout out to Cam and his homeboy, Ken, Ken Films. I think, he filmed the whole shit with, in Vegas and shit. And that shit was fire. That shit came out dope. So you got to get somebody that's dedicated to capturing your shit. Like when you know you're going out to perform, at least bring one of your homeboys or somebody who decent with a camera to like, you know, to showcase your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, man. But nah, shout out to you, bro. Keep doing it, man.
Fucks with it, my guy. I love it. I like seeing motherfuckers out here doing what they do. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
That's what it's really about. You got to be out here doing what you do, man. Can't be, like I said, you can't be at home doing nothing. You better off being out here doing something.
I'm gonna work right now. Shit, y'all cannot be doing nothing. Y'all better get your ass up and do something.
Facts. Real talk.
Real talk. So yeah, man.
Yo, enjoy your day.
All right, you too, brother.
Appreciate it.
Energy, bro. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. Safe trips and all that. All right.
Yes, sir. So guys, call in 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. If you want to call up, ask a question. If you want to promote your shit, you feel what I'm saying? Get that shit going. But yeah, man, you know, the thing is, guys, so the title, we talking about how lames think every man pays for pussy one way or the other. So what happens is you have guys out here who are tricks, right? And who pay for pussy and who pay for a woman's time, such, you know, so forth and so on. So the argument always is that, oh, guys, every guy pays, you know, you're going to pay one way or another. Like, you know, and this is the excuse that they'll give. They say, well, if you're taking a woman out on a date, you're paying.
Right.
Or what they'll say is, well, you're paying with your time because you still have to take time out to deal with the woman. So you're paying with your time. So what the rationale is, because I'm paying a woman directly for sex, right? You are also paying a woman in other ways too. So we're all paying. So what they're trying to do is lump everyone in the same category. Do you see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that the reason why guys want to lump everyone in the same category when they're doing certain things like this is because they don't want to adhere or to admit or to understand or to actually recognize that some guys have game and some guys don't.
Right.
Because if we all pay, then that means that I don't have to look at myself in the mirror and say, damn, well, I ain't got no game. You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm paying, but he's not, that means that he has something that I don't. But if we're all paying, then it's, you know, then it's all good. I ain't got to think about this or worry about that. But the problem is that when a lot of guys have this mentality of, oh, well, you pay one way or another, they're setting themselves up for the trick mentality overall, which means that they don't ever get to the point where they realize that they have to do something for them. Because check this out. It's not about the woman. This is why we say the game ain't about women. It's not about the women. It's when you're paying for pussy or paying to try to go on a date just to get pussy, or you're paying a woman's bills, or you're doing all this other extra shit. What you're doing is you're robbing yourself of understanding yourself to be able to navigate in any situation to get what you want. Because you getting what you want or you having certain outcomes be the way you want it to be is a direct reflection of how you're coming at the game. So what happens is that when you're thinking, oh, well, let me just pay a girl for sex, which you could pay her and have some sex. But what happens is that you rob yourself of understanding who you are to actually get sex from a woman who desires you. So even if you're paying for sex, you're still not getting sex from a woman who desires you. So you're still missing the situation that you think you're getting. You're like, oh, well, I got one up on it because I'm smarter, because instead of wasting time and energy, I just go and find a hoe and pay her so I can get my dick wet. The problem is that that's still a different context than you actually having sex with a woman who actually gives a fuck. Now, what most tricks will say is, well, it doesn't matter. I don't care about that shit. I just want to have the sex and so forth and so on. But the problem with that is this, is that the sex you're getting is not the sex that you're actually paying for. Because you think you're getting the sex that you're paying for, but what you're getting is you're getting a woman having sex with you because she has to, not because she wants to, because if she wanted to, she wouldn't be having the sex without you paying. You see what I'm saying? But what happens is that when you have the mentality that, oh, well, every guy pays one way or another, what you're doing is that you're robbing yourself from understanding yourself, because you understand yourself more through the experiences that you have in life. So what happens is that you're robbing yourself of understanding yourself through the experience of actually attracting women, because when you pay women, you're still not attracting women. So you don't understand yourself through the experience of attracting women. You see what I'm saying? Now, you are attracting them through the money, but you're not attracting them through yourself. And so therefore, what happens is that because you're attracting them through the money, then you never get to experience attracting them through yourself. So then what happens is that your relation to women is always tied to money. Your relationship with women is always tied to, well, I can't get women unless I have this money. And if I don't have this money, then I don't even need to bother with women. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's a dangerous place to be, because what happens is that while you're doing this, you are sending a message to yourself that you are not desirable unless you have money. And then you're also saying, actually, I'm really not desirable because it's not even me that's being desirable. It's just the money that's keeping her here. And that creates more and more low self-esteem. And then that creates more and more coping. This is why the guys will say, well, everybody's paying, because they don't want to have to adhere to understanding that they're the ones fucking up in the situation. Because if we're all doing it, then I'm the same as this guy. I'm the same as the player. Matter of fact, I'm smarter than the player because I didn't take enough time like the player did, and I just paid the hoe. You know what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit? It's stupid.
Well, I'll come at it from the perspective of time, right? Mm-hmm. Any experience that we would like to experience, we have to pay with time,
right?
Because whether even if you're invited free to a party, you still have to go to the party to experience the party. You still got to spend time at the party.
Exactly. Right.
So it's the same thing with anything else, right? So if you spending time with a woman, or let's just say you let's not even go to woman and sex and all that shit, right? Let's look at anything in life. Like if you go to like a restaurant, and say you go to a Jamaican restaurant, right? Now it takes time to go to the restaurant and make the order and everything like that. Now, almost everybody understands that sometimes you go to a Jamaican restaurant and they might run out of the food that you want.
Right.
You understand? You'd be like, oh, can I get some oxtail? They'd be like, nah, we ran out of that, or we don't have that today. Or can I get some fish? I'd be like, yeah, they just sold the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, here's the difference between the nigga that's coping and the player.
Right.
The player is gonna leave immediately and find the restaurant that has the food that he wants, or he gonna call up his Jamaican bitch and she gonna make it for him.
Right.
The dude, the lame is gonna order whatever they got left in the back, or he's gonna sit there and complain about the fact that the restaurant don't have what he want, or he's gonna just stand there and just wonder man, that's crazy. You guys really don't have any food left? That's wild, bro. Wow, that's it. Yo, hey, listen. So, hey, can I get maybe can I have something to drink? Because I'll just chill over here and hang out because since you don't have any food, maybe you got drinks. You know what I'm saying, bro? So that's the difference between the lame and the real nigga. The real nigga understands that before I spend any money, I'm already spending time.
Right.
But if you're not doing what I need you to do, I don't have any more time to spend with you.
Exactly.
The lame nigga will sit there and spend more time arguing, coping, talking, being stuck in the friend zone, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and look, I'll say this too. You don't have to be a lame nigga to pay necessarily. Because the thing is, if you understand the function of time, and I'm not saying this to make an excuse for paying, but what I'm saying is you got lame niggas who will pay for it and sit there and try to get the bitch to cuddle with them type shit.
Right.
That's lame. Then you got another nigga that's like, listen, I'm trying to get this nut. Pay the bitch, do what the fuck you got to do. Get this nut. I get the fuck out of here. Get your shit together.
Right.
Because I got to get back to what I was doing. Because I was literally just trying to get a nut. Case in point, if anybody ever seen the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, now I don't know how factual this shit was, but in the movie he showed you how niggas was trading stock so heavy,
right?
Basically 24 hours a day. The nigga paid whores to come into the office,
right?
Just so niggas could get their nut and get back to work.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, a lame nigga, he gonna be in the office trying to fall in love with the whore instead of catching his nut and getting back to work. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The lame nigga don't understand the value of his time, whether he's paying or not. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you're always spending time regardless. But when you're not getting anything out of the situation, you gotta cut the short shit short. And the lame nigga is always trying to extend shit.
Right.
The lame nigga is always trying to argue with a bitch. The lame nigga is always trying to get his phone out and film the bitch. Imagine the bitch is kicking him out the house, and instead of just getting his shit and leaving, he's, yo guys, look at what I gotta go through, bro. Look at how she treating me, my nigga. That's crazy. Like the dude the other day that got his whole shit bust.
Right.
He's literally in the car with the same bitch that broke his shit. Bro, I couldn't even see it, but let's just say a bitch bloodied my face.
Right.
Some domestic DV shit. She will never see me again in her life. I'm not giving her any more of my time so I could film. Yo, this chick is crazy, bro. What's going on? Yo, look at what I gotta deal with, yo. Look, she bust my whole shit, bro. Look, yo, that's crazy. The main problem with the lame nigga is he don't value himself, therefore he don't value his time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you got, it's so many situations where these dudes, they just want to extend shit because truthfully, a lot of these lame niggas are just lonely, bro. They would rather argue with a disrespectful bitch and extend that out than to cut the short shit short and be laser focused on what he wants. So that's the thing. If you want a woman that follows your instructions, if you want a woman that is down for you, if you want a woman that's sexually attracted to you, those are the only women you talk to.
Right.
And if you're talking to a woman, as soon as you find out that she's not fucking with your program, she's not sexually attracted to you, and she's not interested in anything that you're interested in, you can literally stop talking right there. But the lame niggas, they keep talking. The lame niggas keep trying to extend the situation. Why? Because they want at least somebody to talk to them, even if it's an argument. Right. And that shit is dysfunctional, bro. Right. That's dysfunction. So we got to know what we're doing out here. Every man, and that's the thing. The cope, that's where the cope comes in. That's where it's like, well, at least, at least she's talking to me, at least, you know what I'm saying? At least I got some type of companionship. The same niggas that be on the man in the street joint talking about, yo, man, I'm just trying to catch a vibe, man. I like hanging out with her because it's a vibe. Would you rather her be your girl though? Right. Like there was they keep coming up with these shit. There was another one the other day where they was like, the guy was like, so how long y'all been friends? And they said some shit like 7 years, my nigga.
That's crazy.
And the dude said to the girl, would you ever think of him being your man? And she said, no, that's impossible. I would never do that. Oh my God, no. This nigga, he asked the dude, you ever thought of her being your girl? And he was like, well, it's possible. Right. And so basically what you're hearing is a nigga that has extended a situation that didn't serve him for 7 fucking years.
Exactly.
Because all the time, attention and energy that he's been paying to this bitch, and notice I use the word paying, All the time, attention, and energy that he's been paying to this bitch, he could have been paying it to a chick that actually wants him.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, we all pay, but some niggas is more strategic with their time and their money. You get what I'm saying? So, because if a nigga like me is paying, it's literally because I'm trying to not waste time. These niggas is paying and wasting time.
But you know what the crazy part is? A lot of guys, what happens is that when they pay, you know, it's like a thing where, because this is the thing, if you paying, there's nothing wrong with paying. Like I've never, and I've said this a million times, I've never in my life was like, oh man, you shouldn't pay for pussy if it's legal, you know, and wherever you're paying it for. Like do what you want to do because you're a man, so you can do whatever the fuck you want. The only part is you cannot say that everybody's paying, and you cannot say that you're the same as the guy who's not paying. That's the only thing. So what happened is this is the issue with the passport bros. See, the passport bros, what they were doing was they were saying, oh, well, look at my receipts that I got over here overseas. And I'm like, but nigga, you're paying a prostitute.
Right.
So that you can't compare that to somebody attracting women who actually want them because the guy is attractive to her and he has game. It's two different worlds. You feel what I'm saying? Or what happens is that these guys, what they do is that they're sitting there paying, but at the same time, what happens is that they try to act as if the women that they're paying actually like them for them. Right. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing, and that's not true. So what we're saying is do what you want to do, but just understand what you're doing and the lane you're in and what's happening. Then it's nothing, because what happens is this, right? What happens is that you have to respect how somebody is able to make something happen. It's almost like, for example, right? Think about when you see a person who is in a position of fame and notoriety because their dad was famous, versus a motherfucker that came and got it out the gutter. You feel what I'm saying? And is now y'all in two different brackets. You understand what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker grinded heavy. You're famous because your dad's famous. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, it's not to say that you're not doing something you're not daring to do. What I'm saying is two different things. So you have to understand and differentiate the two different things. Because if you count, and this is what I always hear, they say, well, you're paying with your time. If you count time, then that means that if you're paying with time and money, you paying twice. Right. So why are you paying twice then when you could have just paid once? You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. But see, this is what guys think. Guys think, and this is what they think. They think it takes a long time to get pussy. That's why they say, oh, well, I'm saving time and energy by paying the girl so that I don't have to waste a lot of time talking to the girl and interacting with her to get sex. But what you don't understand is a lot of times you can get sex quicker than actually trying to pay for sex. Because check this out. When you're paying for sex, you have to find the women who are accepting payment for pussy.
Right.
So dudes be thinking like, oh, well, I'm gonna just pay a chick, thinking that you can just go and pay a chick. You have to find the chicks who are selling the pussy.
You gotta find them.
If you're doing it that direct. Then on top of that, if you're doing it indirectly, let's say you're going on a date to try to get sex. Do you see what I'm saying? Then that means that you're indirectly going around this situation, hoping that taking this girl to dinner is going to get you sex in return. Instead of just saying to the woman or saying to women, hey, listen, I'm interested in you sexually. I'm interested in hooking up. Let's see where this could go. And either she says yes or no. You're saving a lot of time just by letting her know what the situation is. But the problem is that because guys don't believe in themselves, what they do is that they have this thing where they're like, well, let me indirectly take her out to dinner, wine and dine her, and hope the sex happens. Or let me just give her money up front for sex. Like, listen, when me and Miles was in years ago, we went to Brazil. And we were in the parts where the hoes was at, and then we went to the parts where the regular city motherfuckers was at. Those city women, you can't go up to them and try to holler at them for sex on some payment shit. Right. You got to actually deal with the hoes. Do you see what I'm saying? So the thing is that if you're directly paying for sex, what happens is you still need to take time to find the hoes to pay.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So this is not, because there was a dude years ago, I can't remember the guy's name, but he had a YouTube video where he showed that he was on Craigslist or one of these like sites trying to like look for whores, and none of the whores wanted to fuck with him because he was black. You know what I'm saying? So he was spending a lot of time trying to save time by trying to pay for it.
Right.
So he still had to play the numbers game just to find a hoe.
They was all like, "Get out of here, you damn nigga."
Exactly, that's a fact.
Get out of here, you damn nigga.
Exactly, that's what they're saying. So you're like, well, I'm gonna save time by paying, but you have to spend time finding someone to pay.
Right.
Because just because you pay a chick, don't mean she's gonna actually accept your. Bro, there was a story we did a long time ago on a Bad Boy show where this dude offered a chick $5,000 and she said no.
Yeah.
So the motherfucker offered her $5,000 and she still was like, nah, I ain't trying to fuck you. You see what I'm saying? So even with paying, you still have to play the numbers game to find the woman who is going to accept the payment to fuck you. Now imagine how crazy that is, where you having a hard time trying to get chicks that you will pay to fuck you. That's crazy. And sometimes what happens is most guys, what they do is when they get these escorts or hoes, they usually go back to the same escort or hoe. So they end up having like a long-term, trick hoe relationship with one or two women. You see what I'm saying? So they basically have girlfriends to a certain extent where it's like they're paying for the girlfriend experience to an extent with these hoes. You see what I'm saying? So no matter which way you go in this situation, right? What happens is that you still got to put in work regardless anyway. Like there's no fucking...
Can't get away from it. 215, you're on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 215. Hello? 1. 215 going twice. 215.
She's not going through.
We hear you. What's going on?
Hello?
We just heard you. What's going on with your phone, man?
Hello?
Take it off mute and start talking.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? This
right.
can't be this hard to use a phone, my guy. This is the thing. You just I'm gonna show you guys how to use a phone. You pick it up, you dial the number, and then it rings, and someone says hello, and you start talking. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. But yeah, that's the thing, man. You guys gotta understand, man, that look. The thing is, a lot of guys who are super, super tricks, what they like to do is they like to, try to happening. But let's see if it works again.
215, can you hear us? 215.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Can you hear us? We can hear you. What's going on?
Wasn't saying that. I ain't hearing nothing. It's Millie Max.
All right, what's going on with you, man?
We just played your video, fam.
Wait, say it again. Hold up. That sound real low. Say it again.
No, we said we just played your video earlier. We already played your video, fam. You got another video you want to play?
I ain't know. I thought I had to call. That's what's up, man. Damn.
Yeah. Nah, we played the bright lights joint, right?
Yeah. The bright day. You wait for that joint. Y'all was like, all right.
Yeah, no, we liked it. That shit was fire. The only thing we said is you got to mix it a little better because the vocals is a little low. But other than that, the shit is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On which part though? You talking about on my part or the other guy part?
Who rapped first?
It was the boy Sean Cigar. He rapped first.
Yeah, his need to be turned up a little bit more. Yours is like it still needed to be turned up a little bit, but it's overall like we could hear it, but you gotta turn the vocals up a little bit more so it just pop a little bit more. Because whenever a person listens to the song with mixing, you should be able to hear the song, the beat, and the vocals clearly. It shouldn't sound like they're like one is on like clashing with the other. You see what I'm saying? So they sounded like they was like both at the same level where you can't really. You know what I'm saying? Here you have to we have to try to hear it Like we heard it, but we had to try. So you want it to be where the vocals are mixed good, so you don't have to necessarily like try to hear the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, who be mixing your music? You mix your own stuff, or you get somebody to mix it for you?
Nah, I mean I mix my own shit. My shit ain't even mixed the best, but it's like what I do is that, you know what's the guy that you had on the show? The other guy, Mixing by Macro.
Mixing with Macro.
Yeah, so Millie, make sure go to YouTube and type in Mixing with Macro because he does really good mixes. So you could probably send your stuff to him and he could hook your shit up because he does real good mixing.
Yeah, I might have to do that. But I was calling too because I know y'all saying something about how people be going overseas and all that. I remember Patrice O'Neal, y'all be listening to him, right?
Right.
He said something about that. He said something about how he had like a low relationship with like one of the chicks that was over there. He had a situation over there. So,
yeah, no, and that's the thing. A lot of guys, listen, we was over there years ago, with that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? All we're saying is that you can't do that and then act like everybody's doing the same thing. So that's disingenuous to say that you're doing one thing and everybody's doing it the same way, or try to rationalize it as everyone's doing it the same way. Do you see what I'm saying? So what happens is that there's different levels to shit, because what happens is when you say, hey, I'm doing the same thing you're doing, right? What it does is that it ignores the things that had to happen in order for the other thing to be done. Do you see what I'm saying? So for example, if I had to work for 10 years to build a business and I was sleeping at my mom's house and I had to fucking eat ramen noodles for every day and all this other shit, and then 10 years later, you're making a certain amount of money on your own with your business, that's different than another guy who basically never was poor, lived in a nice house with a nice family. Their parents were rich, and then when they turned 21, their parents just put $20 million in their bank account. So they can't say they're the same as the other guy who has $20 million because they didn't go through the same shit. It's not the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It makes sense. That's crazy.
Right. So that's all we're saying. You feel what I mean? All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna check y'all out there. I just came in. I just realized y'all was even on, so I'm gonna listen to the playback.
Yeah, hit the playback, man. But hey, and you know what? The song just kind of ended too.
Yeah. Why you ended it so quick? Like we was jamming, that shit just cut off. What happened? Why you ended it that way?
It ain't fade out. I was really trying to fade it out because it was too long. Like I don't like the songs to be too long, so I made it shorter, but.
Okay, yeah. So what you might need to do is at the end, you gotta make it. You gotta hit a point like maybe like 10 or 15 seconds, and then like have it fade out like that, because that should just like abruptly, you know what I'm saying, like just came off. But but other than that, the joint was still good though. You fucks with it.
All right, what's up? All right, good looking out though.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Easy. All right, guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. We got any questions?
Yeah, let's get some of these questions. So why I only got one number after 15 women? Because that's how it goes. Like, what do you mean? Why you only? Nigga, you should be happy you got one, nigga. Like, what we talking about? You feel what I'm saying? See, you guys got to understand the numbers game. Because 14 of those other women, for example, let's say one of them got a boyfriend, one of them is a lesbian, one of them you wasn't their type, one of them just got issues, one of them just didn't like the way your face looked, one of them she's into guys who are taller than you. Like, it's a bunch of different reasons, my nigga. That's why you play the numbers game. You see what I'm saying?
Lucario, I thought game made women like me.
Exactly right. That's what they gonna say. This nigga said, you got me cussed out by a woman approaching 25 women a day. Nigga, don't blame me for you getting cussed out. Do you see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I should say congratulations that you got cussed out. Because you need to get cussed out so that you can, like I said on the other show, be aware of all outcomes. Right. Because guess what? You can approach a woman and she could cuss you out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
What happened?
So you should be happy. Like, yes, that's awesome. I got cussed out because check this out. Now you know how it feels and you've experienced being cussed out by a chick. That's great. Like, that's great. See, you guys don't understand this shit. See, I watch a lot of spiritual videos and shit. And I was watching this one guy and I've seen a few people say this. They said that everything that happens in your life is for your own good. Everything. You see what I mean? Everything is there to benefit you in some way. You see what I'm saying? So you should be happy. You go, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is that, let's think about this. Let's say when you got cussed out, you realize like, yo, that shit was nothing. Now you're like, oh shit, I got cussed out. I'm still alive. Everything's cool. And I'm continuing my life. So you're good. So you know that getting cursed out is not the end of the day, end all be all. You don't got COVID now. You're not sick in bed. You can still walk, talk, and do whatever you did before you got cussed out. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? Shit is crazy. Let me see. This says AJ Leno saying, approached the chick, told her to take my number down after spitting my yak. See, y'all niggas is hilarious. She was like, you take my number down. Charged her as she was being stubborn. My boy said, that's pride, means they got no game. Okay, yeah, what's the thing? When you tell a chick to do something and she doesn't, and then especially she's telling you to do something, you need to charge your ass to the game. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. So you did the right thing. That's a wrap. See, your boys ain't got no game. Let me tell you guys something. What I find hilarious is the fact that guys will, for example, say, oh, well, you know, you ain't got no game. You can't get no hot chicks and all this other stuff, right? Do you know how many hot chicks I had to turn down?
Yeah.
Because they weren't following my lead? So, yo, she was hot, but I had to be like Miles, didn't you say the girl that you told to sit somewhere she didn't sit? What didn't you say you found her attractive?
One of the baddest I've ever dated. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right, but you had to let her go. You said, yo, this date is over.
I had to let her go because once I realized she wasn't listening to me, then she wasn't the baddest anymore. Like, she wasn't bad. She became ugly. You understand? Exactly. She became disgusting to me, you know?
Exactly. But you know what these niggas will do? These niggas will say, but yo, she bad. All right, let me just do what she wants. And then what happens is they get into a simp relationship.
Yo, I say this shit all the time because I got like guys that I know like this. You go out and you say something to a chick, you stand firm on your masculine identity, and then the chick is like, oh, well, we ain't fucking with you then. And then your boy gonna look at you like, yo, bro, yo, we could have had that. We could have done that. Yo, why you so like, he basically want to be like, why you so mean?
Right, exactly.
Oh, God, you're a meanie, bro. Why'd you be so mean to the girls? And it's like, man, I remember one time I was at this spot, or it was me and a couple of guys at this spot, and the chicks was standing at the bar, and they just, I don't know if they ordered their drinks or what, but we just was rolling up in the spot. We was just moving through, and we was like, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? And then one of the chicks was like, I know y'all ain't trying to talk to us without offering us to buy drinks. And I was like, I said, did this bitch just tell us? Did this bitch just demand drinks out of us, and we ain't even saying that to her yet?
Right, exactly.
So then the girl heard me say the word bitch, and then of course it was black chicks, right? So so she heard her say, oh, you be calling who you calling a bitch, and blah 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 blah. And then my man was one of the guys in my group. He was like, yo, bro, come on, bro, like why would you say that? Why are you so harsh with the game, bro? And I'm looking at him like, bruh, didn't you just realize these bitches wasn't about nothing?
Exactly, right.
All I said was, hello, how y'all doing? And the bitches talk about buying them drinks.
Exactly.
If that ain't the clearest red flag that these bitches ain't trying to do nothing with us, but use us for drinks, like, why would you get mad at me for keeping it all the way 100?
Exactly.
But that's what these niggas do.
Exactly.
That's why we tell y'all, you better off going out by yourself or only roll with niggas that know the game. Only. When you got simp bitch ass niggas that pedestal women in your clique, they always gonna be on some yo, I don't know what's wrong with my friend. You know, let me buy you a drink. What's going on? How you doing?
Bruh, I tell these dudes, if y'all niggas seen the women that I cut dates short with, y'all be like, what the fuck are you doing? Nigga, I'm like, it's over, bro. Like, the chick looked good too. She looked good. I'm like, and I would smash. I'm like, yeah, I would smash. But then she says something to do something. I'm like, nope, we're good. Like, we're done. We're finished. So it's not about, oh, well, you can't get these hot chicks. Sometimes y'all getting the hot girls because you simping.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what you're doing is you're getting them because you're willing to do whatever to get them. You see what I'm saying? Niggas who got game don't roll like that. You understand what I'm saying? Just like Boss Mac said, I'm willing to go down to 0 bitches.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing you guys got to understand. See, the problem with a lot of dudes is that because they don't understand the game, what they think is that they think because a woman is hot, you know, because she's hot. It's like nonsense, but let's take the call.
All right, we got 313. You are on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
J25, Detroit. I sent it to you, Miles.
All right, let me see. All right, we got it. We got it. Appreciate it.
All right.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man sent in 15. So what you got 3 questions for us or what? What's going on?
No, I just got one, man. I appreciate the consistency show with the game. I don't know what's gonna happen when y'all gone, man, but yeah, I don't know how niggas been doing out here. So when a woman doesn't, like, she does something that go against her program to fall off the roster, to fall off the spot, do you guys automatically charge the bitch? Or do you, like, reiterate, like, yo, I told you this how I run my shit? Or do you, because I usually just ghost and, like, I won't say shit. I just ghost. But, like, is that a good way to go about it? Or do you guys, like, just reiterate, you know what I mean? Like, I told you this how I run my shit, you know?
Right. Well, the thing is this. If she does something disrespectful, right, and it's a chick, it's a new chick, then no, that's a wrap. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if she does something where she just doesn't understand because she hasn't necessarily been taught or understood who she fucking with, then I might give her another chance. So, for example, if the girl's disrespectful, like let's say I've been, you know, this is the second time I'm seeing the chick and she cursed me out, right? Nah, she's gone. That's forever. Now, let's say it's the first time I'm seeing a chick and I'm like, you'll come back to my crib. And she's like, oh, well, you know, I don't really want to do it this quick because I'm going to get to know you, blah, blah, blah. Then I say to her, well, listen, the next time we see each other, we gonna get it in. You feel what I'm saying? So let me know when you're ready to make this happen. And that's when you call me. So I'm giving her a chance to get back in a situation. So her saying, oh, I don't want to do it yet is not disrespectful. It's just her not understanding, hey, I'm letting you know how this is going to go. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's say you've been seeing a chick for, let's say, 7, 8, 9 months. It's been a while and she's been consistent. Then because she's been around for so long and been consistent, it depends on what it is that she did that is quote unquote disrespectful. Then you can check her at that point. Do you see what I'm saying? And then give her another chance. But it depends on what it is, though. You see what
it is, yeah.
Because if that chick fucking punch you in the face or curse you out, that's a wrap. We done. There ain't no second chance. But let's say she, you know, she fucking, you tell her, hey, you know, go get me this or whatever. And she's like, I mean, can you go get it yourself? I don't feel like it right now. Then that's when you're like, listen. We don't do that here. If I'm telling you to do something, I need you to do that. Go do that. And blah, blah. You're letting her know what it is. You see what I'm saying? So it just depends on what the situation is. And it depends on the time and the situation. So it's all depending on the context. You see what I'm saying? But these are things that you sort of understand and pick up on as time goes on, as you're doing these things with women and vetting them and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Cause a newer chick, I would typically just go because I feel like since you know what you're doing, you
Right.
know, I feel like you're a grown ass woman. You probably know what you're doing, but on the other hand, I'm like, damn, I'm charging them too damn quick. You know what I mean? But
And no, caller. This is what you got to understand. This is the key thing that you guys have to understand. I'm glad you brought this up. Women who really, really like you and who's really, really feeling you, they are very, very conscious of trying to put their best foot forward to make sure they're being as cooperative, compliant, and pleasant as possible.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Like they're actually, and I would say this, in a lot of cases, they're actually overdoing it because they just want to make sure that you don't misconstrue anything. Because what happens is that they're trying to make sure, like, oh, I want to make this guy, I want this guy to see me as somebody that is a candidate to be here. Like I want to be here and I don't want to fuck it up. And so women know very good and well what they're doing. So what happens is that in these situations, if a chick is choosing to act a certain way, that means that she is basically saying, there's a part of the situation that I don't really have that much interest in, which is why I am taking a chance to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Like earlier, I was on a Clubhouse today, and they were talking about how they was like, I don't understand how women will fuck a guy that they're not that serious about, but the guy that they want as boyfriend material, they'll make the guy wait. So they were confused by that, and I was explaining to them this: the reason why a woman will make a guy wait is because she knows he's the type of guy who will wait. That's why she's making him wait, because he knows that he's the type of guy that will wait. And on top of that, he is not the type of guy that she has 100% sexual attraction in at the moment. Whereas the other guy that she's really sexually attracted to, not only is she fucking him because she's really sexually attracted to him, she knows that nigga is not gonna wait. Do you see what I'm saying? So she knows this is how I got to act with him, and this is how I can act with the other guy. Because the other guy, the second guy who she's making wait, who she knows is going to wait, even if he doesn't wait and never talks to her again, she don't really care that much because she was never 100% interested in him in the first place, which is why she's acting that way towards him, meaning that she has that energy to be saying, look, listen, I could kind of not give this guy 100% cooperation because I'm not really that into him anyway. So if it fucking fucks up, it fucks up. You feel what I'm saying? That's what happens. And the same way guys do it too. It's the same way where a guy will be very, very bold to a woman he thinks is a 6, but he's tiptoeing around a woman he thinks is a 10. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Okay, that makes sense. And I had realized, I never knew when Miles would say like these bitches know they ain't shit. I realized it was a bitch a couple days ago in the blocking me for not letting her come over on her period.
Oh,
and she got offended and blocked me, and I'm like, damn, these bitches ain't got no confidence in themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they low self-esteem. I'm like, damn. All I said was just come over. You know what I mean? I planned a date for her to come over, but I'm like, just come over after you off your period and shit.
Right.
You got pissed, blocked me. I'm like, damn, y'all really ain't that. Y'all really ain't shit. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Nah, that's real shit. That's
I had learned this shit, man. I didn't really understand what you had meant by that until I was just like, damn. You know, so. Nah,
that's what happens. I'm telling you, when the chick is feeling you, it's like, yo, she's like super, super pleasant. It's insane. You understand what I'm saying? She's like the nicest. You're like, yo, it's like, yo, how, like women are just angels. When they love you, when they like you, when they're feeling you, they're angels, bro.
It's the exposure to this type of behavior that makes guys like us a lot more low tolerant to bullshit, bro.
Exactly.
Is, you know, because when you know how much, when you know the behavior, when you know how, like you said, Lucario, angelic and feminine and cooperative and like they want you to win and they exalt you, they respect you, they admire you. You know what I'm saying? They look at you a certain way. And then for me to go from that to a bitch that's like, well, nigga, you better buy me a drink if you want to talk to me.
Right. It's like, fuck out of here.
Like, why would I lower myself? Why would I lower myself to that type of nonsense? It's kind of like, you know, rejecting a Eagle steak to go to McDonald's.
Right.
It's like if I got access to Triple Eagle steak,
why
the fuck would I go eat at McDonald's, bro?
Right.
And so when you again, that's why guys don't understand what we talk about a lot of times, because a good majority of y'all niggas never fucked with a woman that actually liked you.
Right.
And the real reason for that is because y'all niggas don't like yourselves. The real reason, because the bitch don't have no fucking like reference. She don't know how to treat you because she don't even know how much you love yourself. When a woman knows how much you love yourself, how well you treat yourself, your mindset about who you are, she falls in line and she's like, look, I want to do my best to try to treat him better than he treats himself.
That's real shit.
Because she knows that that's the way that she's going to be able to stay in your presence. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the women that don't know that act like all these stupid bitches on the podcast.
Right. Exactly.
Because they literally don't know. They've never been exposed to a nigga that love himself that much. And when I say love, again, I'm not talking about no egotistical, narcissistic bullshit. I'm talking about healthy love for yourself. Like you're well-adjusted, healthy. It's not ego. Like you really love yourself. You treat yourself well. You take care of your health. You take care of necessities. You take care of things that are truly important to life from within, from a healthy spiritual level, from a healthy social level, from a healthy mental level. You understand what I'm saying? These things are important. Because it's one thing just to be like, oh, well, I'm the man, and you ain't got nothing to back it up. No, the reason why I'm the man is because I train myself to be the man. I'm consistent. I'm healthy. I eat good food. I go to good places. I don't owe nobody no money. Right?
Exactly, right.
Nobody on this earth could tell you that I did them wrong. There's nobody over there that's like directly sending negative energy towards me because I did something bad to them.
Right.
All of these things form into a man that loves himself, because the me loving myself means that I got love for others.
Right.
Right. So anybody that speaks my name speaks good in it. And all of those things reinforce what the woman believes about you as well.
Right.
You know, but a lot of see, and this is why we tell y'all you shouldn't lie to women. You should be upfront and straight up, and you should be consistent and be a real nigga and be a good dude. Not a nice guy, but a good dude. Do what's good. Do what's right. Don't do what's nice. Do what's right.
Right. Exactly.
All of these things make a difference. So when you behave like this all the way around, don't you know? Ask all the cats that met us at Vegas or in New York, and these niggas will be like, yo, these niggas, exactly how you see them on the live, that's exactly how they are in real life.
Right. That's a fact.
Because this ain't no image thing. That's why we tell y'all we're not YouTubers, we're not influencers. We're real guys using the platform to bring the message.
Exactly.
To help you to find the real you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about. So when you're in touch with the real you and you love the real you, the woman that's in your life, she's doing her best to stay there. And she knows the only way to stay there is to compete with you on how much you love you.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, I ain't got shit to say after that, man. I'm in that right there.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you for taking the call, brothers.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that video game analogy with the quarters and shit, man, that shit was fire too.
Yes, sir. See, exactly.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all brothers taking the call.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man. Thanks for the donation and support for the show, bro. Appreciate you.
Sure, take care.
Peace. All right. So guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. We're still gonna be here for another maybe 30 minutes. So maybe so make sure y'all call in 919-647-9392. Lakari. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got 724. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Okay, and they hung up.
But now that's some real shit that you were saying, man. It's like she's competing with the love that you have for yourself.
All right, so we got 724. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help?
Torchy, 33, and I'm in PA.
Appreciate the donation, brother. All right, so what's going on? What's the question?
So my question is, so I've been doing your like what you kind of put out there, like the little copy and paste thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like I got Tinder and I got Facebook, and I got the little $9.99 for a week or whatever, so I can get unlimited. What's the name? So I have like 10 to like 20 like new matches when I wake up or whatever. So I'm using that. I noticed yesterday a lot of girls like wasn't going for stuff like I'm telling like Shorty come over here, and she's like I'm go over people's house I just met, but like the same other chick just like, all right, yeah, I can do that. So it's crazy because it's like I'm saying the same thing to them, but it's crazy. But when I like see like a joint like I really like, I want to know what your perspective on this too. Like I kind of just freestyle it like organic, like what's like more, because I know you say you sometimes you do that too, like the copy and paste method though, but it saved like hella time because I could just get like hella swipes or whatever. I come back like 20 matches like every day.
So what's the question you saying? What's the specific question?
So like when I see like a joint that I'm like really interested with, like my vibe, like I kind of just like, nah, don't let me do that because I feel like it's gonna come off like too generic or like a bot or something like that. So I just like freestyle it or whatever, just organic, like how I am or whatever. But you think I could just hit them with it too? Because I kind of noticed, like, I just be kind of like going past the week,
Call it. Stop. Call it. Listen. The chick, each chick that you copy paste the shit to, right?
Yeah.
If they're just seeing that message from you for the first time, then how is that generic?
Nah, it's just probably in my head because I'm just
right. And also, why would you give the girl who you quote unquote really like, which means the girl you think is hotter? Why would you give her a different message?
Yeah, I guess it's in my head though, but it's just like I'm just trying to like, I guess I'm doing too much.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. So, okay, this is what you guys got to understand, right? If you take a step back, everything that we tell you guys when it comes to interacting with these women, right, is what you're doing is that when you first deal with them, you're giving them less, and then as time goes on and they show consistency and put in work, they get more. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that they get more when they give more. So they earn getting more. So what you basically did was, and check this out. So what you did was you sent the copy and paste message to, let's say, all those other girls, and you found one that you was like, oh, she cute, she bad. Let me give her more than the other women.
Yeah.
That's what you basically did. You see what I'm saying? So what we're saying is, give them all the same thing. So send the same message to all of them. Do you see what I'm saying? And then have all of them work to get more attention. Does that make sense?
Yeah, don't matter. Yeah. Don't matter then. Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you're conditioning yourself to say, oh, when I find women who I think are more attractive than the other girls, I need to put her on a pedestal and do something different for her, which in turn, again, makes you on the flip side, right? Put the other women on a lower position, which is not good. All the women need to be in the same position, the same situation, same category until they've put in work to elevate to the next category. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. All of them in the same category.
Same shit. Because the girl didn't do nothing to get the special treatment. What you're basically doing is giving her special treatment. You see what I'm saying? Now, you could have, and you know, I talk about this on the Bad Boy membership. You could have, let's say, 2 or 3 different type of copy and paste messages that you can flip around if you want to. But essentially what I'm saying is that the way you do shit should just be the way you do shit, because that's how you do shit. And what I'm saying is, and this is the thing, you don't even need to send copy and paste messages. But let's say you didn't send copy and paste messages. Let's say you just sent a woman, you know, women generally like a general statement, but it was sort of similar, and that's just how you do shit. Keep doing it that same way for every woman. Don't start switching it up like, well, I usually send girls this, but because this girl, oh my God, she's so beautiful, she's so hot, I'm going to sit here and think for at least 20 minutes of the perfect opener to say to her. No, nigga, you got to do the same shit to her too.
That too, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Same shit.
Yeah, that should be thought. Yeah, you on point though. You know, hey, Lucario, like I got to get you every day. I got to hear the words like church. Every time I'm going to work, I got to pop it in, man. The motherfucking trailer play. I repeat the words and recite it though, but I've been watching you since 2016. I think you needed when I started watching you, I think that's when I really became like a man though. Like I like you fathering people out here like No Diddy or whatever though. But I think they need to do something for you for Father's Day. Like everybody in the chat, like all these people you helping.
Listen, for Father's Day, all you gotta do is donate to us or join the membership. Do something for y'all. Get the soap, exactly, because Miles has the soap on sale for Father's Day. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get that soap for Father's Day sale.
Yep.
You feel me? Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. You feel me? Yeah.
Hit the barcode. Hit the QR code right there, man. If you
yeah. I'm gonna get that shit now. That shit probably smell good too.
Hit the QR code and look, when you get to the checkout page where it says discount code, just type in father.
Right, exactly. Okay. So you get the discount.
Hey, Lucario, your shirts too though. Your shirts on your website.
Yeah, go to thebadboystyle.com. So it's thebadboystyle.com. That's where you get all the shirts. So for any of you guys that want the shirts that we be wearing, thebadboystyle.com. So make sure you guys check that out. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate the call, man.
Thanks for the call, brother. Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Real talk. All right, so let me see what some more of these questions are saying. Where was we at? Saying, what's the difference between a player and a Mac? So a player generally, you know, is more focused more just in the interactions that he's having with women. Macs are more like everything well-rounded. You understand what I'm saying? Generally. But that's usually what it is. It says, how do you create a tell me about yourself statement for interviews? What? Mike, I don't know what you're talking about, man. What does that even mean? Call in and answer that. I don't know what you're talking about, man. It says, how do you define prostitute? That's just a woman who gets paid for sex. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? See, a lot of y'all use like, the funny part is people use the word hoe as a slang, but a hoe is really a chick that gets paid for sex. You see what I'm saying? Or anybody gets paid for sex, you understand? But usually, you know, you have women doing that more because women generally don't need to pay for it unless they have a specific type of thing they want going on with a gigolo or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Says how to begin process of learning game and manhood. Well, actually, I'm glad you asked that because there is this website that we heard of called masculineidentitymembership.com. You understand?
Just do it.
And if you go to masculineidentity.com or masculineidentitymembership.com, either one, you guys can check this out and understand your masculine identity. You feel what I'm saying? Or you also guys can go to badboymembership.com.
Do it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Just do it.
So you guys can get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Step up your game and get that shit going. You feel me?
Facts.
So that's how that works. But let me see. It says, is it a coincidence that 90% of females I approach claims they have a boyfriend. No.
Keep that up. We could get back to that.
Get to that next.
Go back. So we got 954. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city, and how can we help you?
Bruh, every man pays for it one way or another.
Oh shit!
Is this Willard? Hold on. Is this our favorite guy, Willard? What's going on, man?
Listen, man. What's y'all time worth to y'all?
What do you mean? And in what sense? What are you talking about?
What's your time worth?
My time is worth everything. Everything happens with time. What do you mean?
Yeah, but time is life, homie.
So if we compare Miles taking girls out to eat or on the first date versus a guy just paying directly, I mean, what's the difference? They both spent money.
The difference is Miles isn't going on a date for sex. If he just wanted sex, he just told her come over and fuck.
But he still spent money.
Yeah, but he's spending money on a date. So what I'm saying is, see, you're saying sex. A date is not about sex, it's about the date. Because if you just want, like, for example, there are times where I would go on the dating apps and I would tell a girl, I say, hey, let's get on FaceTime, and we get on FaceTime for 3 minutes and she'd come over and we'll fuck. So I'm not going on no dates.
But you know you're not getting, hold on. See, that's a one-off. You make it seem like every...
No, that's not a one-off. I've done that a bazillion times, bro. What are you talking about? Like, I talk about that on the membership of how to do that without going on no dates. I actually have a program called Just Have Sex With Her. Like, that's the name of the program. Just Have Sex With Her. How to get sex without going on dates.
Listen, I know it's possible to get sex without dates. I'm saying the date makes it easier.
How does the date make it easier?
A lot of girls, okay, as you know, there's medium interest, high interest, low interest.
Mm-hmm.
Most women, they probably have medium to low interest. So the date, it raises the interest level from medium or low to high.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So I'm about to give away the game a little bit if y'all paying attention. If on my profile it says basically that I'm, looking to get sexual with a woman and she matches with me and responds to my message, what do you think is on her mind?
That she wants to get sexual. But what about all the other women that you basically brushed off to the side?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They're not matching with me. Do you see what I'm saying? They're not responding to me. They're looking at my fucking bio and it's like, nah, I'm good. So we don't even talk.
Okay, so that means between matches, that means you missed out on a lot of opportunity. That means you still had to wait for pussy.
No, what I'm saying is that if I match with a girl, right? She saw my pictures and read the bio. So when she responds to my text or she sends me a text, that means that she is interested in what I'm saying and trying to do. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that if I get the girl on a FaceTime, she's already getting on the FaceTime with the premise that we're probably going to have sex sooner than later. Because if she didn't want to have sex with me, she would just ignore my shit and not even fucking respond or send a message or nothing.
Here's what I'm saying, because I get what you're saying, but here's what I'm saying. Let's say you end up smashing one new chick a week by running that strategy, right? You smash one new chick a week.
Uh-huh.
What I'm saying is you could have ended up smashing 3 or more chicks that same week.
By doing what?
Taking them out on dates.
Really? But why? Like, what are you talking? Like, how do you figure a date just equals that you're going to smash quicker or that makes it easier to smash? I'm not following.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of girls. I know you guys say fuck what these women say, but there's a lot of girls you're basically not fucking unless you're taking them out.
Wait, so you're saying hold on. Based on what a woman says, you're not going to do something based on what a woman says?
Yeah, I already said you was going to say that, bro.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So caller, they're actually not wrong. They're talking about the guys who do that. Remember, a woman can do whatever the guy allows. So if she says, well, you know, you ain't going on no, you ain't fucking unless you take me on a date or so forth and so on, right? Who's the type of guys who are going to do that? Starts with a B, ends with an A.
95% of guys.
Right. Starts with a B, ends with an A. Beta.
But here's the thing. When I match with them, I'm still not taking them out. And basically, they refuse to meet up because I'm not taking them out. So.
And so what do you say to them? Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go.
Yes, so what do you say to them? You said you match with them and they refuse to see you if you're not taking them out. What do you say to them?
Oh, okay. When I match with them, I'm like, what's going on? Then I ask them, what's their timetables looking like? And then they be like, for what? I say to meet up. And then they'll, meet up and do what? Basically, if I don't say taking them out, basically they're pretty much cutting me off.
Okay, but you're not making it clear as to why you want to meet up though.
Bruh. Come on, bruh.
No, I'm saying I'm actually. What does your bio say? What does your bio say on the dating app? Huh?
I said, as you and Steve say, these women are not dumb. So if I say, yo, let's meet up, they already know what it is.
No, but I'm asking you, what does your bio say?
My bio is pretty much empty.
Okay, so therefore, because it's empty, what happens is they have no idea what you're trying to do or what you're about. That's why they're asking you, meet up for what?
When I say meet up, they know what meet up means.
Caller, whether they know or not is not the issue. What you have to understand is that when a woman is interacting with you, she's looking for you to lead. So okay, you say meet up because she knows what it is, right? Let's say you actually want to take the woman out to get drinks and get to know her. She don't know that. She don't know that you actually want to just fuck. But if you have indicators that that's what it is, then that's leading her down a direction for her to understand this is what you want specifically. So what I'm saying to you is, why don't you let them know specifically what you're trying to do?
Oh, when I do. Okay, when I do. Because I'm like, okay, well, we can meet at my spot or your spot. They be like, nah.
Right, to do what?
In public the first couple of times. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'm out.
But see, this is what I'm saying. See, Willard, and the guys, this is why, let me show you guys. This is why I tell you the guys to go to Bad Boy Membership to get the programs, how to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites, and also get the program, how to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. So now, Willard, are you telling them on the app that you want to fuck, or are you telling them off the app you want to fuck? Which one?
Well, I was telling them off the app, and then I saw how much time I was wasting, so now I just tell them on the app.
Okay, so now when you get them off the app, what do you say to get them off the app?
I just said, well, first, I don't like before. I used to figure out what their time schedule. I used to figure out what their schedule was like. If their schedule was in alignment with mine, I'll be like, "What's your number so I can get to know you better?"
Okay, now that's Willard. That right there. That's what I'm talking about. You said, let's get to know each other better. Code word for let's go out and date.
But okay, that's why I said that was before. But now I've switched it up.
To what?
I said it before I said it. I said before. Because now I just let them know on the app what it is.
But that's what I'm saying, Willard. You're okay. So what are you saying on the app? Get them off the app to a phone call or whatever. What are you saying on the app?
Well, let me see. First, I wait for them to message me first because that it's to me it's an indicator of high interest.
Okay.
So write me first after we match. Usually they'll just say some bullshit like hi, or they'll put a waiting sign, and then I basically copy and paste this long ass paragraph that's basically letting them know what I'm trying to do.
Okay, wait. Now, can you read that to us? Can you find that paragraph and read it to us, please?
Yes. Hold on.
Because I need to hear this. Because I'm like, a lot of times you guys don't really understand that you're sending messages based off the things that you're saying. See, what you say is not just words. They mean something. There's underlying meanings. But go ahead.
It says, look, I'll be direct with you.
Mm-hmm.
You seem pretty cool, but of course we can't just jump into anything without figuring out if we're compatible or not. So let's figure out each other's schedule and get together and hang out and have some bedroom fun. If there's a connection, we can pursue something a bit more long term.
Okay. And then what are the responses you're getting?
Most of them, I'll say, most of them is just not going down. Some girls will ask why. Like some girls will be like, "Oh, well, you can't just jump into anything without knowing somebody." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not going to sit up here and waste my time with you and shit."
Okay, so now remember, I want and Willard, I'm asking these questions because I want people to understand and learn. This is a learning thing. So now, let me ask you this: when you go into a store, right? Usually the store has a sign so you know what type of store you're going into, or a restaurant, right? Like you see the sign of the store or the restaurant. That makes you say, I'm going to go into that store or restaurant because I have an idea of what I'm getting into when I go into that store, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is you said you don't write anything in your bio. So what happens is this. When women don't know specifically what you want, they default to what they think it's supposed to be. I want you to follow what I'm saying right now. When women don't know what you want, or it's not clear on what you want, women default into what they think it is. So for example, on my dating profile, it says that I'm non-monogamous, right? Now, the reason why I put I'm non-monogamous, because if I did not put that I'm non-monogamous, the default would be that they are talking to a single monogamous guy. Do you see what I'm saying? So now they're going to come at me as a woman interacting with a single monogamous guy. But once I put I'm non-monogamous, then that frames what they're getting into. So what I'm saying is because this is the thing, truthfully, the message you wrote, it's not bad. It's really not bad. It's a good message, I think. The problem is that your bio says nothing, so they don't know what they're getting into. So their assumption when they respond to you or you respond to them is you're just a single guy that maybe wants to take them out to dinner and get to know them. Do you see what I'm saying? So now, because they assume that, they're going to be like, well, wait a second. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to do this? And blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that online dating, you have to create a profile, right, that showcases what the woman is getting into, an idea of who you may be, so that when she messages you, she's messaging you from that premise. Do you see what I'm saying?
Correct. But let me present to you the conundrum here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, usually a guy wants. Okay. The thing is, I'm open to either a fuck friend or a relationship type situation. If I paint out one or the other, that basically leaves out the other group.
No, so Willard, let me ask you a question. What would come first, fucking or a long-term relationship? Okay, so there you go. So whether you want a fuck buddy or whether you want a long-term relationship, fucking has to happen anyway. So what I'm saying is that you need to see if you and the woman is sexually compatible anyway. So what happens though is that if you're going the opposite, where you're like, well, I'm looking for a long-term thing and I'm going to act like boyfriend material and act like I want to take it slow, that's what's going to happen. So you got to pick one or the other, and you have to go with that first. What I suggest guys do is to see if sexual compatibility is there up front, so you don't waste time with a woman that you're not sexually compatible with. Because what you're saying is with that is, yes, you could want both, but even if you want both, you still have to start out to see if you're sexually compatible. You see what I'm saying? So whether that be you directly or letting a chick know off the rip that, hey, let's have sex, let's hang out, let's have some fun, and then it turns into something long-term, or you're just like, hey, come out for a date, let's see what a vibe is. You're still flirting, you're still building sexual tension, and then it goes down that path. Either way, you still have to go through sex to get to a long-term relationship that's beneficial. But again, I talk about this, guys, all on this place. I don't know if y'all heard of it. I just want to remind y'all real quick, because I don't think I've mentioned this ever. There's this place, let me see, it's called the Bad Boy Membership. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com. It's all on there, okay? But Willard, anything else you want to say? Because we gotta, keep it moving.
One last thing. The thing is, when you say, or because I've tried that before. When I put, I'm looking for friends with benefits. The problem is, a lot of girls will get turned off because they think that's all I'm looking for.
No. They're not getting turned off because that's all you're looking for. And also, too, again, guys, go to Bad Boy Membership. Everything you're asking is in this program and in this program. So basically, when you can say you want sex, but you have to make the language. I talk about this on the membership. You have to make colorful language because every guy who wants sex are saying, I'm looking for hookups. I'm trying to fuck. I'm looking for something casual, blah, 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 blah. Right? So what happens is that gets lost in the noise. So it's not that they're not interested. What it is that you're not speaking to them in a language where they understand. And I teach how to do colorful language when it comes to talking about sex. Also, the reason why you want colorful language too is because on a lot of these apps, they sort of sometimes want to flag you for saying shit like sex and fucking blah, blah, blah on the fucking thing. You see what I'm saying? So I talk about that on the membership, but that's basically it. So the thing is, Willard, is you're on the right track, but you gotta, it's just little certain things. This is why we teach you guys the most efficient way to do this, because women want to fuck. But the thing is that your experience is making you assume they don't, but that's because, especially with online, there's certain ways that you got to do that type of shit. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate the call, my brother.
Thank you, Willard.
Right.
Thanks for calling in, bro.
All right.
Peace. All right, guys. And guys, also make sure you check out all the content from over the weekend. The Real Game No Theory show was fire. Manhood is a Skill Set show was fire. Lucario's live at 5 on Saturday night was fire. So make sure you check that out, man. And yeah, man.
You guys are so good, Miles. These callers got game because they be getting me to talk mad shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas got game. Why y'all be trying to act like y'all trying to act like y'all. They be like, I'm gonna get this nigga Lucario to say everything because I know this nigga love talking.
Nah, that's Willard's whole shit. That's why he continues to call in.
Right, exactly.
Whole shit. Because he'll be like, "Oh, I don't believe him. How you gonna be direct with a woman?"
Right.
But what did he just explain to us?
Right, exactly.
It's about being direct with a bitch. Like, come on.
Right. Y'all be trying to. I see what y'all doing. Y'all think y'all motherfuckers are slick, man. Y'all know I can't help myself. Oh man, Joe Blast said trick on this Bad Boy membership. That's a fact. Oh man, but let me see what some of these questions are saying real quick. We want to go back to that question where he said, where was it? What was that question?
It was something about something with the thing.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, where is this question? Oh yeah, this one right here. It says, is it a coincidence that 90% of the females I approach claim they have a boyfriend? Well, this is the thing you got to understand. Some of them actually do have boyfriends, and some of them don't. And either way, they're not really interested in dealing with you, because if they were interested, they wouldn't lie about having a boyfriend, and then they would talk to you and try to make something happen. Or even if they did have a boyfriend and they were interested, they would cheat on their boyfriend and fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But Marco, see, if 90% of the chicks actually said yes and they wanted you, what the fuck would you do?
Exactly, right.
Y'all niggas, I swear to God, y'all niggas focus on, like, these guys, they'll say, yo, Lucario, I talked to 20 women. 15 of them said no and said they have boyfriends.
Right.
Okay, then focus on the 5.
Exactly.
And then, bro, if you get 1 or 2 out of that, you're doing good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how many chicks y'all niggas want? Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of y'all will have your hands full with one woman. So let's stop the BS. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all niggas do not realize, like, fucking with chicks is a responsibility.
Exactly.
Fucking with chicks is a whole thing. Like, even being sexually active is a whole thing. You know, because you gotta go get you gotta have a budget for condoms, and you gotta do certain things, and like you gotta think about your health. You know, you gotta have stamina. You gotta know how to fuck. There's a lot of things that come with this.
Right.
And y'all niggas think every bit's supposed to fuck y'all, bro. That song by Young Money, Cash Money is just a song that I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. It's just a song.
Right, because some of y'all, to be honest, the most that y'all could even deal with, just even on a casual level, is probably 2, maybe 3, if that much, on a casual level.
Facts.
Because it's the thing. Let's say if you have a rotation of 3 women who are your fuck buddies, you still got to fuck all 3 of those women. You see what I'm saying? Which takes energy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all motherfuckers need to understand this. And then all y'all do to, for example, talk about, I want an open relationship, but I want to open only on my side. Nigga, so you got all the energy to fuck your main girl, then fuck all the other girls on the side and maintain all that and keep everybody in line? Nigga, like y'all forget the work. See, you know what's funny when people think about things? People want things, but they don't think about what comes with what they want.
Exactly.
You just want the thing. And it's like, bro, everything you want takes maintenance to keep the thing you say you want.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So
I heard a guy on Instagram. He said to become, you must first be.
Right.
He was basically breaking down the word become. And he said you have to be something, and then you also have to deal with what comes with it.
With being that, exactly.
Exactly. So in order to become something, you have to be the thing.
Exactly right.
You want to become. So because you got to deal with what comes with it. That's the whole thing with become. Like become the thing.
Exactly.
Guys, don't y'all like think about y'all acting like y'all want a roster, or y'all think pimping is easy. No, dudes, a successful pimp will have like a stable of anywhere from like 6 to 12 bitches.
Mm-hmm.
How many women you think he had to talk to?
Right.
How many women you think possibly rejected him or said, I have a boyfriend, or I'm not interested?
Mm-hmm.
For him to get to a stable of 12 bitches.
Right.
Are y'all crazy?
It's a lot.
You see, the problem with y'all niggas is that y'all think this shit is as easy as the life that you're used to.
Mm.
A lot of y'all niggas just started talking to women.
Right.
You just started the other day. You just saw us on YouTube, or you just started following somebody on YouTube, some pill nigga or somebody else, or some fucking, Looks Max guy or whatever the fuck it is. You just started the other day.
Right.
And you think it's as easy as turning on the internet and watching any video you want. You like think of it like it's like this whole convenience thing.
Mm-hmm.
You kids don't even know what it is to go to the store and buy a fucking album.
Right.
Like to go buy a cassette tape or a CD.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta pop in the CD and listen to the shit, and like you don't even know what it means to fucking be walking around with a CD Walkman and the shit skips.
Right. You got to hold it a certain way. You got to make sure your CDs ain't scratched. Like you got to maintain the CD so it doesn't get scratched.
Y'all don't even know what it means to have to blow into the cartridge so your fucking video game will work. Y'all niggas is downloading your video games directly from the internet. Y'all think life. See, here's the thing with conveniences and technology.
Mm.
They can only create methods as a means to an end.
Right.
But you still got to put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
The work is still real.
Right.
And that's where the game comes in, because the game provides you with strategy.
Right.
But you guys think, well, it should be as easy as me just going up to a girl and saying hello, and then she should be ready to suck my dick like that night.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to just say hello, and she should just like me right away.
Right.
Guys, can we be realistic?
Mm-hmm.
Can we be realistic? You are meeting an entirely whole different human being who has a life, who has details, who has their own issues and problems, and their entire being is different from yours, bro.
Right.
These chicks could be gay. They could actually have boyfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, a guy just called in yesterday and said that he lost his sight to diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And think about that. There's niggas out there that's going blind from diabetes, and y'all same motherfuckers call in talking about, hey, yo, Miles and Lucario, what do I do when I go out and niggas be mean mugging me?
Right.
The nigga that you think is mean mugging you might be blind.
Mm-hmm.
He might have 80% loss of vision in one eye and 20% loss of vision in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
He's just looking at in a certain direction, and he's having a bad fucking day because he can't see like a regular person.
Right.
You over there thinking he's mean mugging you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are. I don't know if it's the convenience of the internet or whatever, but you niggas lost a lot of realistic like perception, bro.
Now, you know what it is, Miles, is that a lot of guys, and this is what a lot of people do too, but it's the perspective is they think that the world is doing what it does strictly for them.
Right.
You understand? This is why guys be like, yo, but what if I approach a girl in the street and all these people are watching me? I'm like, nigga, why would all these people be watching you? Nobody gives a shit about you. Listen, there could be 100 people in the situation. All 100 people doing? They're thinking about their own problems. They're thinking about, I got to pick up little Susie from school. I'm late for work. Oh my, I had that argument with my wife earlier today. Damn, I need to go. I'm excited because I'm about to go get some money over here. These niggas is not thinking about you. What the fuck you mean? Well, what if someone's looking at me when I go and talk to this girl? It's like, bruh, nobody gives a shit about you talking to this girl. Nobody. Even if somebody is looking at you, they still don't give a shit. You know why? Because they have no idea what that dynamic is. They don't even know that you're trying to holler at the girl. That could be your fucking sister. That could be a cousin. That could be somebody you already known. They don't give a shit. They don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? Nobody's paying attention. But also, too, when you guys are in situations where a girl says no or she's not trying to fuck with you, you have no idea what her life is like, bro. Like, a chick could really be down bad. Like, she could be like, her saying no to you could be like her giving you grace to say, listen, you don't want to fuck with me because I am a fucking mess. Like, I'm fucked up. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then what happens is if she said yes to you, she will pull you into her world because you ain't got no game, so you're not pulling her into your world. She'll pull you into her world, and then now you're going to be like, yo, this chick's is crazy, bro. This chick was acting this way and that way. And it's like, nigga, she should have said no to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all don't be understanding this shit, man. It's like, bro, you have no idea. Listen, there's times where there were certain chicks that I messed with, and I said to myself, I'm like, I wish you would have said, like, I wish you would have rejected me. You understand? Because cut that shit off quick. I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm like, you should have said no. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, y'all don't understand, man. It's like shit could be happening. You have no idea. But because you're thinking in this way that nothing else, because this is the thing, like I said, people want things. You want a certain thing, but you want that thing or that situation, that person, that type of circumstance. But you got to understand that this shit is not in a vacuum, meaning you're not, see, these guys play so much video games, so they think that everyone is an NPC, except for them. You know? And I can just use these people. You know what? I want 3 girlfriends, and I want them to only fuck me while I go fuck all these other women. And I just want my 3 girlfriends to just chill and do nothing and to be okay and to not give me any type of energy while I go do my thing and everything's gonna be perfect. No, nigga, you have to tend to those 3 women. When you out fucking those other girls, you think your girlfriend's just chilling. No, she's like, where are you? When are you coming back? You know why she's saying that? Because she's only fucking you, right? So you forget that balance that has to happen in that situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just want it, but you don't understand what comes with that thing.
Right.
Like, it's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. Like niggas like, oh, I want this type of car. But I'm like, nigga, you know how much fucking the type of gas you need to put in this shit? You know the fucking the shit you gotta pay to get this car to keep this shit the way it is?
Right.
That's why these niggas, if you ever notice, a lot of rich motherfuckers that buy these mansions, they end up selling them or leaving because they say the upkeep is too much.
Yeah, real shit.
It's crazy.
Imagine owning a fucking house. The house costs a certain million amount of dollars, but it costs $50,000 a day to operate the house.
Exactly.
Because you got a pool with pumps and electricity and lights and internet, and you got to pay security and the gardener and all of this shit.
Crazy.
The housekeeper and all of it. Bro, y'all nigga. Anyway, to answer your question, A.O. Marco, it's not a coincidence, bro. It's just life.
Right, basically.
And until you understand the realities of life, and until you get out of your fucking feelings, you'll always be worried about the 90% that say they have a boyfriend instead of focus on the 10% that took your number or whatever it is.
Right. Real talk.
Bottom line is life, and all you need to do is focus on what serves you.
Exactly.
So if like what my thing is this. The 90% of women that told you that they have a boyfriend should not be counted in the 100%.
Exactly.
That's what y'all niggas don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
When we tell y'all to talk to 25 women a day, all the women that said no, all the women that said they wasn't interested, all the women that said they have a boyfriend, they don't count in the totality of women that you're dealing with.
Exactly.
Forget about them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't focus on it to the point where it hurts your feelings.
Right.
Because that's what makes you lose focus. Just like we talk about these athletes and these basketball players and these dudes. You think Patrick Mahomes thinks about all of the bad passes he's thrown in his life?
Right. Exactly.
You think he's sitting there like, damn, man, I know I just won the Super Bowl, but bro, I threw like 9 bad passes on my last game, bro. God.
Exactly right.
No, he just focused on the wins.
Like, yo, I heard something where somebody was saying that Steph Curry shoots like 500 like free throws in practice and shit just to practice his form and his technique and all of that. Yeah. But in the game, you know, he's missing a lot of shots, but he's getting in a lot of shots, and he gets in a lot of shots that makes niggas win the game, right?
Exactly.
So, who gives a fuck about the shots he's missing? He's practicing enough to where he's getting shots in to get points to get the win. So all the shots he's missing don't fucking matter. But he's have enough shots in order to be able to be efficient in shooting to win the game. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That is it.
Dude, yeah. Overall, y'all just focus on the wrong thing, bro.
Right.
You focus on the things that serve you.
Exactly. That's it. That is it, man. You think I remember on of ARC's books, and he said that he got cussed out by a lady, but then he ended up fucking her later because she was actually very interested in him. Shout out to ARC. Yeah, I remember that story. He's talking about he got cussed out because I think he said that he was that the same story? He said he was acting kind of like on some beta shit, and then he said fuck that, and he started just telling her what he wanted. I think that might have been the story and shit. So that type of stuff will definitely happen. But the thing is, again, like I said, y'all need, listen, I'm not saying y'all need to get cussed out, but you know, congratulations if you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because you know, that's the thing that stops these niggas. These niggas are so scared to do shit because they look, but Lucario Mouse, what if she curses me out? What if she walks away without saying anything? What if she doesn't want to talk to me? What if and it's like, bro, nothing, and it got so far to niggas will say, but bro, what if she Me Too's me? Nigga, what are you talking about? Me Too's you? That don't make no fucking sense. Like, these dudes are so, like, the fear is heavy at these niggas.
Niggas are afraid, bro. And that's the thing. Like, you got to stop being so afraid, bro. Because life is ticking one moment at a time. Mm-hmm. The whole time you spend being afraid is time you're losing that you could be experiencing life.
Right.
You understand? You man. Because everybody, it's like niggas just want to win and never feel what losing means.
Right.
But life don't work that way.
Exactly.
Life is not designed that way. Life is designed for you to understand both sides of the coin. That's why we tell y'all, if y'all taking advice from any dude that can only tell y'all his bad experiences with women, can't fucking take advice from that nigga.
Exactly.
You come over here and we'll tell you, yo, we got women that love us to death, and then we've been rejected a bunch of times as well. So it's like we'll give you the balance because that's life.
Exactly.
Life is a balance. So you sitting there worrying about the 90% of women that told you they had boyfriends, you focus on the wrong thing, bro.
And that's the problem with a lot of dudes is that they don't want to actually adhere to reality in life. So they're like, bro, you talking about this game stuff, but 3 girls just rejected you, bro. What you mean? This game stuff is stupid. It's like, nigga, the fuck you talking about? It's like, bro, that's what happens. You understand? You don't judge your game based on the fact that women rejected you. Matter of fact, you don't got game unless you get rejected, because that means you're actually out there talking to women.
Exactly. That's why congratulations if you got cussed out.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So this is shout out to the panel. Do y'all have programs on how to have regular conversations with women that I am not sexually attracted to? What? What are you talking? Why are you talking to women you're not sexually attracted to?
But why would you need a program to have a regular conversation in any case?
Right. And why are you even hollering at chicks you're not sexually attracted to? Listen. I've never in life was really talking to a woman, like actually hollering at her or whatever, that I was not sexually attracted to. Not one time.
Not one time.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. What it sounds like it could be is he's probably saying women that he's not really that into. Maybe that's what he's saying. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're not sexually attracted to her at all, I'm like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? And this is the funny part. This is how I know. I can tell the difference between a guy who gets ass and who doesn't. Guys who get ass generally focus on, and this is going to sound crazy, but you'll know if you're actually out here dealing with women and you've had experience. Because when you talking about sexually attracted to, the reason why I say every girl that I fucked with, like every girl I had sex with, I was sexually attracted to. Period. Right? I've never had sex with a girl who I wasn't sexually attracted to. It never happened. Now, the reason why every girl I had sex with I was sexually attracted to is because what happened is that when I'm talking to these women and interacting with these women, what happens is that there is something about the woman that I find sexually appealing, which is why I'm even bothering to interact with her in the first place. Now, what could happen is that I could be talking to a woman I'm sexually attracted to, and she could say something or do something that turns me off, and then I won't have sex with her. You understand? That's one thing. But I've never been in a situation where I saw a girl and I was like, I'm not really sexually attracted to her, and then go and talk to her, and I'm still like, I'm not sexually attracted to this girl, and then I go fuck her, and while I'm fucking her, I'm like, I'm not sexually attracted to this girl, I'm hitting her from the back. Like, it's never happened. You feel what I'm saying? That's never happened. Now, what happens is this: the more that the more sex you're having, usually the wider your taste or sexual appetite is it's a little different, meaning that there's a wider range of what I'm sexually attracted to when it comes to women. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's because I have a wider range of experience. So my experience, for example, this is how I know guys' experience. Most guys who don't have experience usually will say stupid shit like, all I fuck is 10s. Right? Now, that could be true. All he fucks is 10s. Usually what that means is that he hasn't really done a lot of fucking, if that's the truth. Because what happens is that whoever the 10 is to you is usually in smaller supply, because whatever your 10 is a niche, no matter what guy you are. You see what I'm saying? Because that means that your 10 is specific to what you like. And what you like is specific to a certain type. And that certain type is smaller than all the other types surrounding that. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I know. I'm like, oh yeah, he's not fucking a lot of chicks like that. If what he's saying is true. You see what I'm saying? Most of the time it's not true. But if what he's saying is true, it's not really doing that. So what happens is that when you are having a lot of sex, that means that you're having more sex with different types of women. You You know what I'm saying? Which widens your spectrum of what is sexually appealing to you because you're actually interacting with different types of women. You see what I'm saying? But that's I could do a whole fucking joint on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe you can do a program on that, Lacariano.
Exactly, facts. That's a whole nother. That's why I was like, yo, Miles, when you said your language exposes you, that's the realest shit ever. I'm like, nigga. So what if a chick I want to holler at sitting at the front of a bus sitting with people around her? Should I approach her or go to the next chick? No, approach that chick. Do it. You feel what I'm saying? Do it. Have you ever had a family cut you off from your life? And how to deal with that when you're trying to really create your masculine identity and live your best life? I think you're trying to say have family member cut you off if you're trying to do what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, just keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly. That's it. That's what being a man is about, man. It's about you being you, regardless if you got to cut these motherfuckers off.
Guys, you got to understand, family and friends is a bonus. It's not promised to anyone.
Right.
We just lucky enough to be in society, in a civilization that nurtures the relationships that we have with our family and friends. But that is not guaranteed to any of us.
Mm-hmm.
All here to live this life alone.
Right.
Now, whether or not you feel lonely as a result of that, that's up to you and how much you value your own company. But relationships with family and friends is a bonus situation. Y'all niggas need to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bonus. The fact that you're able to call your moms and say, "Hey, mom, how you doing?" and blah blah blah. The fact that I'm able to do that, the fact that I'm able to call my dad from time to time. I mean, the other day I did a little story on jerk chicken. That I made some jerk chicken over the weekend with me and my lady.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, somebody I know was like, "Yo, I saw your thing. Your jerk chicken look good, bro." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Yeah, my dad taught me."
Right.
Like that's a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
My dad could have been one of these niggas, just like any one of these quote unquote Pookie and Ray Ray niggas that never was a part of my life, and I never seen the nigga, never knew the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of y'all niggas take a lot of the relationships a lot of you people take a lot of shit for granted, bro.
Mm-hmm.
General.
Right.
Like, bro, I met someone recently. They gotta go to dialysis on a weekly basis. Do you guys know what dialysis is?
That's crazy.
It's having a condition that you're so sick, you have to get hooked up to a machine to filter your blood for you because your kidneys don't work.
Mm.
You gotta sit on a machine for like an hour or two
on
a weekly fucking basis to clean your blood because you don't have the ability, your body doesn't have the ability to do it by itself.
Mm.
I got a coaching call with a dude that got cerebral palsy.
Mm.
Dude can't speak.
Right.
And he's out here getting more bitches than you.
Mm.
He cannot speak.
Mm.
He can barely control the movement of his four limbs. And he's in a wheelchair.
Mm.
And he's getting more bitches than you.
Damn.
Not because he's special, but because of his mindset. You people sit there and take shit for granted. You think that having a mother and a father that loves you is a guarantee?
Right. Exactly. Right. That's crazy.
You think that having any family in general is a guarantee? It's niggas out there being born and being thrown in a fucking ditch somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And they just got lucky enough to be found.
Right.
There are fucking young women out there having kids, throwing them in dumpsters, leaving them on the front step of the fucking fire station.
Mm-hmm.
You motherfuckers take too much shit for granted. This is why I preach gratitude and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you understood the true meaning of gratitude, you wouldn't be having all these fucking problems in the first place. You would be happy as shit because all you would be doing is counting your blessings all fucking day.
Right. Real talk.
You worried about your family cutting you off and all this other shit? Guess what, motherfucker? You're alive. And guess who you always got as long as you're alive? You.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you got. So, and if that's all you got, well, nigga, you better make do.
Right.
Y'all motherfuckers be taking too much shit for granted. Bro, family and friends is a fucking bonus blessing from God, bro. Are you stupid?
Right. Exactly.
Yo, I be trying to tell y'all, bro. I be fucking trying to tell y'all this gratitude shit is, when you truly understand, it's different, bro. Y'all niggas think y'all guaranteed you think you guaranteed for a bitch to like you or not like you or this. You think you guaranteed to have the legs to walk over to the bitch, the mouth and brain to speak words to her?
Right.
Bro, you have so much going for you and you don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Truth be told, if you did realize it, you probably would generate the type of positive energy that would attract more bitches.
That's a fact. That's a fact. No shit.
I'm telling this life shit, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. I gotta stop being so. Yeah. I gotta be more grateful. Be more grateful. Stop focus on what you don't have. Look at what you do have, and then use the energy of being appreciative for what you do have to make the best of what you have, and that's how you move forward.
Right. Now that's facts, man. That's some real shit. What you said about niggas think that it's a guarantee to have your parents there and to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some real shit. I swear. You know what it is that when motherfuckers get used to shit,
right?
They just take this shit for granted, bro. It's like, bro, you shouldn't take none of this shit for granted. You should be grateful for every little thing, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I'm like, man. It says, what makes women so comfortable trying to tell men what to do and give instructions? My antennas go up every time when trying to lead. Should I always do things my way no matter what the situation? Yes. Well, the thing is, the reason why women feel comfortable doing that is because guys allow it. You know what I'm saying? They allow it. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? They're going to do what they got to do. But remember, they can't do nothing in your situation, or they can't tell you what to do, or they can't lead you unless you allow it. So it is what it is. It says, I saw a video that tall dude who was with Sexy Red walking around and girls approaching him just because he's tall and handsome. Even J and S did a video on that. How y'all explain it? So there was a tall dude who was with Sexy Red walking around. Girls approaching him because he's tall and handsome. Okay, so maybe he's approaching him because he's tall and handsome. So I don't understand what would we need to explain?
But also he was walking around with Sexy Red, who's like trending right now. So why would you wonder why he's being approached?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand Sam, what are you trying to, I don't understand wouldn't that be common sense? You have a tall guy hanging out with Sexy Red, so you don't think that's going to attract attention? You understand? People don't, you know what's the funny part? People don't understand, because I'm 5'11", right? And when I see people who's like 6'1", 6'2", because since I'm 5'11", I'm used to most people being my size or shorter. So when I see somebody taller than me,
right,
I'm like, oh shit, that's a tall motherfucker. Because I'm not used to seeing that. So me having that feeling, right? What happens is that when people who are either shorter or just like the average height or whatever it is, when they see a motherfucker who's really tall, they're going to get a lot of attention because they're really tall. That just stands out in society because most people are not that tall. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna always get looks because you're tall. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's always gonna, like, even for example, when we go to Fresh and Fit, I be forgetting how tall Myron is. Like, Myron will walk up to us and be like, yo, this nigga tall as fuck.
Fresh too. Fresh don't look that tall on screen, but Fresh is he's not as tall as Myron, but he's a tall dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, like, that's just how shit goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit goes. It says, do you guys recommend a guy to get a face filler or work on their jawline to be more attractive? No.
Yes. What you talking about, Macario? Of course we do.
Oh, they got to do the bone crushing too. You gotta. Oh my God!
I was being sarcastic, guys. No, love your face, love your jawline.
Right.
The only way anybody else is gonna like you is if you like you. So that's where you got to start. Don't be getting face filler and all that other shit. Do your best to be healthy. That's what you need to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
Being healthy helps you to look your best.
Right.
You understand? So as far as eating good food, exercising, being clean hygienically, make sure you wash your face and shit. You know, drink a lot of water so you don't get too much acne and shit like that. You know, visit your doctor, do what the fuck you're supposed to do, all that type of shit. But nah, you don't need to be changing your face and getting all that crazy shit. Nope.
Right. Exactly. So this says, I would like to see y'all perspective on that tall dude. This guy, this nigga's obsessed. Sam, do you like tall guys? Are you trying to tell us something?
Yes. Yes. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes. He's like, I want to know about this tall guy walking around Arizona and girls are approaching him because of his looks and his height. Nigga, guys, let me tell you guys something.
Learn how to spell height too.
Exactly right. Let me tell you guys something. First of all, like you guys have to have critical thinking skills and common sense. Okay? Critical thinking skills and common sense. One, what you have to understand is that anything you see that is on film, that is edited, can be manipulated. That's one. Two, what happened is, like we said earlier, people are going to look at tall people.
Right.
Three, what happens is that if you're holding a camera, and who knows what type of camera it is, and you're following someone, people are going to look because they're trying to look at what's happening. They're like, is this guy a star? Who is he? Blah, 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 blah. That's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that what you guys got to understand, because I did a video about that the other day. I forgot the guy's name, but it was a video of him walking through somewhere, and the girls, they was catching glimpses of people checking him out. And I'm like, yeah, the nigga basically had his shirt open. He's like 6'3" or 6'4", good looking dude. So of course we're gonna watch a motherfucker being followed by a camera, and they're gonna catch some people checking him out. Duh. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
And in that video, nobody even approached him. They just looked at him.
Right, exactly. So the thing is this, Sam Sully, what does this have to do with you? It's almost like this. Let's check this out. A lot of people want to, this is the thing. There's somebody out right now who's rich. And the reason why they're rich is because their daddy or their mommy was rich. Now, what does that have to do with you becoming rich? Not a damn thing. So Sam Sully, what is you watching a guy who is tall and good looking and women checking him out, what does that have to do with you? You see what I'm saying? But this is what Sam wants to say. He wants to say, you see, it's all about looks, so I have an excuse to be a loser. That's basically what he wants to say.
It's all about looks and height.
Right, exactly. So that's it. That's all that needs to happen, bro.
Do you find yourself trying to cope, Sam Sully?
This is terrible. Oh man. So it says, if someone is spreading lies on your name, should you check them or let it go? What do you mean? Like what
kind of situations do y'all be putting yourself in?
Right. Like we need some context. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like
Zay, go check him, son. Go check him, son. Fuck that, man. Fuck that, man. Get the blicky or the stabby. You feel me? And go check him, son. Word up, son. Fuck that. Man.
Zay. Respectfully though, who knows you like that?
That's what I'm saying.
like, yo, like imagine somebody came to me and said, yo, you know, that nigga Zay is whack. I'd be like, who?
Listen, and here's the thing too, and I was being facetious and sarcastic earlier. Don't go check him like that. But here's the thing. This is another reason why I talk about consistency, because if your consistency in character is so consistent, then people will know when lies are being spread on your name.
Exactly.
Because if everyone that knows you knows your character to be consistent and the same throughout, if one person says some weird shit about you, everybody that knows you gonna be like, nigga, you lying, fuck out of here.
Right.
And you ain't even got to worry about it. So again, the problem to all, the answer to all your problems comes from where? You. So Zay, if somebody out there spreading lies on your name, how the fuck did you find yourself in this position so lies could be spread in the first place?
Right. Crazy. So this says, so how you spend money, how you spend and share money with a woman when you are in a relationship with then it's like still paying, but it's like everything opposite in reverse of what y'all been talking about on the show. What? I'm confused. Basically, what I would say is that when you're in a relationship with a woman and that's your actual girl and she's been vetted and she's been showing consistency for an extended period of time and she's earned her spot, right? That's different than you paying a chick to be with you and paying for some pussy and giving whores money. That's two totally different worlds. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is this, you're not giving your woman money because she's your woman, right? A woman is being in a situation with you where she gets to experience dealing with you. And with what comes with that experience is she can benefit off the fact that you got money. But the reason why she's benefiting off the fact that you got money is because she's your girl, but she's your girl because she worked to get there. You see what I'm saying? That's what we try to tell you guys. So all that stuff she's experienced, she's earned it. So a woman you met last Tuesday, she didn't earn that. A woman who's a whore that you're just paying for sex, right? You're basically saying, oh yeah, well, my dick means nothing and I want your pussy so bad, so I'm gonna pay you for it. It's crazy. Says, is it disrespectful when, for example, you're in a restaurant with a woman, she ordered a little salad and all of a sudden she starts stealing fries from your plate? Yo, you guys with these questions, man. What are we talking about? This is why, listen, again, this is why I tell you guys, go to Bad Boy Membership, because on the Bad Boy Membership right now, we have this program, First Dates That Lead to Sexual Attraction. And in there, I tell you guys, you should not be going on any first dates to feed women. So if you're feeding her, I'm assuming that's your girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. And if you're with your girlfriend, then there should be a whole different dynamic than a random chick that you're taking out to eat, which you shouldn't be doing. But this is why you guys got to go on the Bad Boy Membership. You feel what I'm saying?
Did she ask you if she could have a fry or what? Like, how was that working?
Right. We need some context. Says somebody I know like to use his money to buy women stuff, take them out, because he said you spend money on them, they are yours. Is this tricking? He said because other guys don't use their money on them. Yes, that is tricking.
That's tricking because a woman can be yours without you spending money.
Right. He says a question and statement to feed off your interaction with Andrew the other day. What is a definition? The truth is inside you. That's the definition. Exactly. Facts. So how to spot a narcissist woman? Go through my approaches. Don't worry about if she's a narcissist. Just see if she's following your lead. That's it.
That's it.
Says, how is my bio? Looking for someone who's up for some fun and adventure. Let's skip the small talk and dive into the excitement of exploring our desires together. No judgments, is good vibes. That's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, you know, I would be just a little bit more descriptive, where meaning that you want to use less vague words.
Yeah, like adventure. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by adventure? What do you mean by fun? So dive deeper into what that means specifically and write that. You see what I'm saying? So instead of saying looking for some fun and adventure, say exactly what the fun and adventure is. So you can say looking for someone who's up for this and that, whatever that this and that is. You see what I'm saying? But you're in the right direction though. You're in the right direction. You feel what I'm saying? Because even you said let's skip the small talk and dive into excitement and exploring our desires together. Okay, what is the excitement and what is the desire that you see what I'm saying? So you're on the right track. Just paraphrase your whole thing and make it way more specific, and you should be good. You know what I'm saying? It says, if it's two women that I'm attracted to in the same room, and if one rejects me, should I talk to the other girl besides her? Yes. What else we got here? I think we got a few more questions and we're gonna wrap this shit up. This says, can a relationship be built if you were the one that caused things to go wrong from not having game, or rebuilt? Can a relationship be rebuilt if you were the one that caused things to go wrong from not having game? It can, but a lot of times if you have game, you're not gonna care about rebuilding it. So that's the it's almost like the paradox of understanding this shit. Is that part of the reason why you want to rebuild it is because you don't got game. You see what I'm saying? So you want to go back and try to rebuild it versus moving forward with your newfound knowledge to just do it better the next time. You see what I'm saying? Because the game, remember, is about you. By you trying to rebuild it and go back, you're making a game about the chick. Do you see what I'm saying? You're like, I gotta get her back. And it's like, if you're in that mindset that you're not really, your game ain't really tight like that. You know what I'm saying? Our man Sully says, I was referring to looks making major difference. He didn't need no game or mouthpiece, bruh. Okay, so Sam, let me ask you this question, and you should call up. Did you see him actually fuck the girls? Did you see the girls following his lead? Did you see any of the girls be with him on a consistent basis? Did you see any of the women actually show him respect and actually, go in his direction? You didn't see any of that. So what you're talking about, Sam, is superficial nonsense that you think is going to actually lead you somewhere. This is what you guys don't understand. And again, this is why you guys need to get the book. You know, it's funny. A lot of things you guys talk about have the books and the programs. Go get this book. Looks don't matter. Because in that book, I explain this. In the book, I explain the difference between physical attraction and sexual attraction. So women could look at you and be physically attracted to you and be like, oh, he looks good, he's handsome or whatever. Doesn't mean she's sexually attracted to you. Do you understand? Now, there are times where she could be sexually attracted to you because of your look, but your look does not always equate to sexual attraction. Also, you got to understand is that your look, right? If that's the thing that gets her attention, you can use that as bait, but you still need to be able to know how to maintain that to wherever you're trying to go. So even if you're trying to hook up with a woman, even if that girl initially was sexually attracted to you because of your look, you start talking, you start doing certain things that turn her off, and now she don't want to fuck you anymore. Tapping a bazillion. Guys, if I, listen, I have clients. If y'all saw these niggas, y'all would think they was trolling. Y'all would think they was trolling. Y'all be like, this nigga got issues getting women? Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I got clients that y'all would consider Chads.
And Tyrones.
Tyrones and all that other shit, bro. This is what I be trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all on some other shit. I'm telling y'all gotta understand how this game goes. You know what I mean? But you know, dudes don't really understand this shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, anything else you want to say, Miles, before we wrap it up?
Yeah, just wanted to remind you guys, go get your soap, man. Masculine identities.
Get the soap. The sale is on.
The sale is on until it's actually gonna be until 11:59 Father's Day, which is June 16th, I think. 11:59 Father's Day till June 16th. So yeah, 15% off your soap, man. Get your soap, you know. And it's unlimited amount. So it's like you could order as many as you want and get 15% off. If you get a big order, 15% off. You know what I'm saying? It's not just limited to one. You feel me? So you could do that and get your dad some soap. You know what I mean?
Facts. Real talk. All right, people. So that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com.
Sure.
Pretty much it. We out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We going. We out.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
You put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose,
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,